I'm Lori Skelton, and on Sunday, April 11th, I'm going to be again hosting the Neale-Silva Young Artist Competition, the annual Winners Recital at the Wisconsin Union Theater. The concert will start at 12:30, and it's a free concert, very family friendly, so anyone can show up at the Wisconsin Union Theater. But of course, if you can't make it to the Wisconsin Union Theater in Madison, you can always listen to Wisconsin Public Radio, to the Classical Network, or listen online at WPR.org.
So there are 5 talented young musicians this time.
And that's the whole point of the Neale-Silva competition. We're looking for young musicians. You'll hear young musicians in concerto competitions all the time, working with orchestras, which is always wonderful. Chamber music requires something different from a performer, and it's not always something that a younger performer is quite comfortable with. So it is always a thrill to find younger musicians who are comfortable in chamber music and then get a chance to present them what was originally part of Sunday Afternoon Live from the Chazen, a 30-plus year tradition of live chamber concerts on Wisconsin Public Radio.
One of those young musicians, you know her by name?
I know Ansel Norris by name. I've met Ansel Norris before. He was one of the Final Forte competitors in 2009. Here again, somebody who was working with an orchestra, and now we get a chance to hear him even more of a solo situation because it's just Ansel and a piano.
And his teachers are also have some...
We have one saxophone player who has come into the competition this year, Sumner Truax, who is going to be playing a very interesting piece of music. He's going to play something that requires not a piano accompaniment, but pre-recorded music on a boombox. It's a piece called Buku, and written by a composer from the Netherlands. And it's a piece that wants to pay tribute to the likes of Charlie Parker and Coleman Hawkins, or Cannonball Adderley, I should say, not Coleman Hawkins. So he's got this piece of music that's already been recorded that has bits and pieces of other sax solos, and then Buku works around those pieces. But yes, Sumner Truax has 2 teachers, and one of them won the Neale-Silva competition in 2004, and the other one in 2006. So we've got this wonderful chain reaction going of past winners are now training the new ones.
And also, this year, their choice of music, you know those music pieces. What listeners should look for when they go there?
Well, I just told you the newest thing.
Yeah.
The idea that you're going to be hearing something for saxophone and something else.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have pieces for clarinet that date from the early and the late part of the Romantic era. One of the pieces that Ansel Norris, the trumpeter, is playing is from the Baroque era. Our 2 pianists are going the complete gamut. David Keep is playing some Ginastera, an Argentine-flavored piano sonata, and then Marshall Cuff is going to start off with Bach and end up with a contemporary fantasia on the music that Harold Arlen wrote for The Wizard of Oz. I mean, this is a concert that truly runs the gamut.
Mm-hmm. So is this a concert that people should take their kids, their family?
Definitely. Whether or not your child is a musician, it's always so cool when you're 14, 15 years old and you look and you go, oh my gosh, the person on that stage is only a couple of years older than I am. Even if you don't play a musical instrument, you know, how can you not relate to the fact that this person is my generation? This is what I know. And so maybe classical music is not that far of a stretch. Even if I'm a young person who doesn't normally listen to it, this is a really great thing to check out.